Only on CBS This Morning, how one family's heartbreak is fueling a new call for drivers to put down your phones behind the wheel. The CDC estimates about 9 people die every single day in the U.S. due to distracted driving crashes. Now, the American Medical Association is joining safety advocates to call for tougher laws banning handheld cell phone use in all 50 states. Kris Van Cleave is joining us from Washington with more on this story. Kris, we see it on the road every single day. How big is the problem?
It's a big problem, Gayle. Good morning. The latest research finds about a third of drivers say texting is their biggest driver distraction, and it appears to be getting worse. Drivers were 57% more likely to be doing something on their phone than they were just 4 years earlier. Now, when you're doing that, you take your eyes off the road, and looking away for as little as 2 seconds can double your crash risk, and in that time, you can travel the distance of up to a football field. For the Weaver family, that was all the time it took to change their lives forever.
A Texas-sized silence. The sound of heartbreak, of loss, haunts Patrick and Delana Weaver.
If you had been here a year ago, it was just a buzz of activity. Jonathan's friends, they were always over here. Now we pull up and it's dark. There's nobody here. It's almost unbearable.
9 months ago, they lost their only son, 18-year-old Jonathan, in a horrific distracted driving crash that killed 3.
No survivors.
A police body camera shows what was left of the truck Jonathan was driving after it was hit head-on by a pickup owned by Energy Transfer Partners. According to the accident report, police believe its driver, James Darling, may have been distracted by a porn video on his phone when he swerved into oncoming traffic. He hit Weaver with so much force, the teen's truck was compressed by almost 6 feet.
He had a cell phone in his hand and there was porn on it.
That police report says after the crash last April, paramedics found Darling's phone still playing the X-rated movie.
I'm not an angry person by nature, and as time goes on, I'm definitely dealing with anger over that. Because again, to me, it's so senseless. Watching porn, cell phone use. He killed my son.
Weaver, a high school champion calf roper, was set to start college on a rodeo scholarship.
For a dad, I'm supposed to protect my son, and I couldn't help him. Neither one of us could help my son.
The Weavers just filed a new lawsuit they hope is a wake-up call to corporate America about distracted driving. Lawyer Chip Brooker.
Energy Transfer is a billion-dollar company that has the resources to monitor and detect this sort of conduct with their drivers.
Distracted driving was blamed for nearly 3,000 deaths in 2018. An October survey found 48% of drivers admitted to reading a text. Roughly 1 in 4 said they update social media, take pictures, or video while driving. 48 states and the District of Columbia have banned texting and driving, but only 21 states plus D.C. prohibit drivers from holding their cell phones. The American Medical Association is now calling for all states to adopt similar laws.
Please put your phones down. Your life and the other people's lives are valuable. Put the phones away. It can wait.
The Weavers say it's that message to put the phone down that inspired them to share their pain. Now, Energy Transfer Partners, the pipeline company that owned the other truck involved in this accident, tells CBS News in a statement, "Our hearts go out to all those impacted by this tragic accident. However, accident reconstruction analysis suggests that our employee was not at fault. Beyond that, we decline to further discuss specific personnel pending litigation." Tony?
I can only imagine
Kris,
what the Weavers are going through, but it's a good thing they spoke out, Kris. That's a powerful story. Thank you very much.
It's another example, and we keep hearing them over and over again about what happened, the consequences of that. I saw a study once that said what people are texting, their final text, LOL, heading home, be home soon. Nothing that could not wait. And that's what I think is so frustrating. I think they have to figure out that technology has to do it. Because people are not going to self-police themselves.
People are not.
That when the car's in motion, maybe there's something and you're behind the driver's seat, your phone does not work.
And as Kris pointed out, it can literally just be 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
You're onto something there. No, you're 100% on
technology.
something there.